All right, guys, it has come down to this. The final part of Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm going to tell you right now, the overall vibe of this game was awesome. I give kind of like an in-depth review after I finished it during the credits and everything. The end of this game is wild, by the way. I had a lot of fun with it. I just think that, like, I looked back at all the games that have come out this year, and this one definitely stands out. The fact that it came out around, like, Call of Duty Vanguard, Far Cry 6, Deathloop, all these other games for this fall, and it stands out. You know, it actually is like, you know what, that one's really awesome. Like the voice acting, the face animations, the combat, the fun factor, the humor, the writing, the direction of the game, all the characters, the Easter eggs for the Marvel Universe, perfect, you know? Peter Quill's mom's, like the whole backstory with her, how the game begins, the music selection, which I obviously can't listen to on video, but even the streaming mode, like they didn't even have to do that. But it just shows you the extra mile they went to make this game work after everything that happened with like the Avengers and Outriders and everything else that did not take off at Square Enix. So happy to play this game for you guys. Thank you so much for all the likes. Kind of let you experience the last part of this. I do kind of like an in-depth review at the end of the video, kind of talking about it and like the things I liked and didn't like. And that's pretty much it. You guys are amazing. Enjoy the last part. Let's get this, guys.
So, we actually won?
Fucking right we did.
We must save the entire galaxy more often.
Count me in! Next time, I promise I won't almost destroy it first.
No more promises from you.
We earned this moment, people. Let's make sure we bask in it.
This feels like fake almost, like it's not real. There's so many instances where I don't know what's real in this game.
Really confused.
Merging with Magus permitted me to mangle its minions' memories. They now recall nothing post-promise.
The Guardians of the Galaxy. We just saved, well, everything.
You're welcome.
Although we will not be signing autographs at the moment.
This is cool, but I'm also like skeptical because that boss fight, it kind of seemed a little easy. Like the waves of enemies before that was more scary, I felt like. I'm not convinced it's over.
Well fought, Destroyer, and your delicate friends.
The lady deems me delicate?
And who is this precious little candy in his golden wrapper?
Ew. Gross.
Lady Hellbender, we regret the death of so many great beasts, but we honor their sacrifice.
They died protecting their pack. There is honor in that.
Will you return to Seknarf 9?
We must first build a worthy home for Foom, or he will devour every creature on my world.
If he gets loose again, give us a call, and we can discuss rates.
So I thought this game overall was great. I don't think we're done yet, though. I would not be surprised if there's like something after this. It's cool that everything's happening like this. It seems almost too happy, you know what I mean? Only thing I feel bad for is Nikki's mother, you know? I hate how that whole thing happened, but it is what it is, you know?
As we calculated, the Golden God
proved key to dismantling
the Universal Church of Truth.
A sound summation.
How about a little credit for not letting you make the worst decision of your collective lives?
Twice.
Twice.
Your additional
data analysis did adjust
certain computational.
Ow. You can just feel the world butt clenching.
I'm actually controlling him right now. Like, if I stop, they stop. It just seems like we're just walking down a platform and then something's going to happen. Here we go. Here we go.
What, wild beast? What foul fluid! Foolish, fickle creature!
Behold, one of the other Guardians of the Galaxy.
What did he say?
Yeah, that'll show you to your room. Except we don't got a spare room, you big lug. What? No. Flark, no. Hey, Groot, you give her yours. I got a lot of important scud in mine.
I'm glad it's this ending, and not the really sad one.
How many sad endings were there?
Ugh, a lot.
Oh.
Please proceed.
You go ahead.
No need, I insist.
No, I insist.
Please proceed. This pointless pageant of politeness plagues our progress.
Which is why you should go first.
Very well. I will voyage through the vexing vestibule.
Well, that was it. Interesting.
So, what now?
I don't know. Sky's the limit, I guess.
Clearly it is not.
We could rob a bank.
We are broke.
Whoa! I am not robbing a bank. That's illegal.
And super fun.
You are corrupting the child.
Relax, Drax. It's a suggestion. A potentially really lucrative suggestion. You okay there, Gold Bond?
It is irritating indigestion. Nothing of note.
Okay. Well, there's a bathroom in the back if you need it.
Okay, I saw one of the
So,
names
Mantis.
changed to Magus.
Now that the universe is safe again, what
There
are
it
you
is,
gonna do?
Magus.
I don't
Interesting.
know. I guess I'll go back to Lamentis. Although, I hear Earth is really nice this time of year. Ooh, maybe I'll go check out Contraxia. You can gamble there.
Shouldn't we give Contraxia a bit of time to, you know, unpromise?
Either way, it is no place for a child.
Seriously, man. Oh, you don't look so good.
Where's the first aid kit? I have basic field training.
We do not own a first aid kit.
What are you talking about? We have a first aid kit.
Engine tape doesn't count.
You probably just need some ginger ale.
Don't worry about little old me. I feel simply fabulous.
Come on!
Eternal!
Whoa, whoa!
What is even? Whoa!
Flark?
Magus.
Yeah, this is the one where Golden God Guy is consumed by the bad thing and tries to destroy the galaxy. And probably succeeds.
Why does it feel like bug girls inside my head?
I'm inside both of your heads. This way, Magus can overhear your super amazing plan.
Which is?
Oh, no. It's better if it comes from you.
Him. Me. Destiny makes three.
And we're all gonna die.
My final form. The new norm.
The stone. When that thing attacked my mom and me, it was terrified of the stone.
Yes, I too have sensed its fear of the stone.
Oh, yes! The ancient stone! One of the six! It's the only thing strong enough to contain the all-powerful soul soul of Magus.
Okay. So we just gotta get him closer and then throw a magic rock at him?
Exactly.
Tiny, whiny, vexing specks. Woohoo! What are you all up to?
Mantis, how do we lure in the big bad?
It's time to kneel before the new
By
ideal.
doing what you do best, Guardians.
Nah, not being friendly. I think she means aggravating people.
If anyone can piss off a god,
It is us.
Do it! Kneel and revere your god.
I'm gonna do
For
slow
who
clap.
better to oversee?
Bravo! Bravo!
You're applauding him.
I'm clapping ironically.
Does he know it's ironic?
Yes! Applaud your god.
Nope. You grant nothing but lies and false promises.
And you're the worst!
Then why are you clapping?
We're mocking you, idiot!
What? I said kneel!
Are you kidding me?
Stand back! I got this!
Nikki, no!
All right, defeat Magus. Here we go.
Trust me!
What's crazy is this is that thing early on in the game we saw, like in the first chapter, I believe. I can't do anything. Not sure what just happened. I couldn't move for some odd reason. Maybe there's something I gotta do different. Let's see.
What? I said kneel!
Yeah, something gets thrown at you.
Are you kidding me?
Stand back! I got this!
Nikki, no! Get out of there!
Trust me!
We gotta run inside that.
This is right! This is the way! Everyone to me!
Alright, it's letting me run now. That's odd, it wouldn't let me go a minute ago.
Everyone, stay close!
How the fuck can she?
There! See? Told you I got this.
Hey, that was amazing! How did you...
No idea! I just can, now!
So far so good, Guardians! But you're not out of the woods yet!
This is where I make it unfair.
Vile Cretans! Your increased numbers mean nothing!
Gotta admit, I had a feeling when the game began how strong Magus actually was. It was like that spirally thing. We can take any form and all that. I think I had it right.
Make your peace!
Oh my god. I guess I could use different abilities.
More bugs! Better get squishy!
Thanks, bud!
I am confounded by our location! Were we not just on the Milano?
I just noticed he doesn't have a health bar. That's not good.
Supposed to fix disintegration! Someone remind me what the plan is again?
Peter's gonna have to annoy him some more. Provoke him every chance we get.
Ooh, huddle time, maybe? Let's go ahead and do it.
Guys, huddle up!
Why have you called us off the battlefield, Peter Quill? Our enemies are melting before us.
Like butter on a hot knife.
Somebody bring me some bread!
I have fought many battles, my friends, but none so magnificent as this.
Looking forward to seeing Austin ripping those. Here we go. I like this one.
It is magnificent, Drax. Unbelievably, insanely magnificent.
Right?
Like a flirking supernova. So stay on track, keep your eyes open, and shoot for the stars. Who's with me?
Die, thieves!
Can't wait to take him down!
Time to...
Here's what I'm wondering. Let's see. She can do hers like back to back, I think.
Most acceptable. Let the squashing begin.
Time's up!
Drax, Attack him!
There's so much going on. There we go. No health bar yet on the main boss.
Such dimwit grit. Why not just submit?
The stone! You must use the stone!
He's still too far away. Seems like he's hanging back on purpose.
What are you waiting for, Quill? Say something to throw him off.
Yes, infuriate him with your carelessly chosen words.
Beleaguered brats, like little gnats, gnawing on nothing, because nothing.
Cat, bat, muskrat, Matt. You can rhyme. We get it. Seriously, how is it possible for you to have gotten even more obnoxious?
Tad, vad, splatty, splat, splat!
Laundromat!
You begin to annoy me.
It's what we do!
Combat, format, diplomat!
That doesn't even make sense.
We don't make sense? Ever since we met you, you've been nothing but a giant pile of word vomit. And now you gotta rhyme everything too?
Inconsequential ingrates.
Okay, pretty sure we derailed him. He's doing the planet thing!
Nikki, you ready to save our butts again?
We gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go.
Be careful.
Hey, I'm the one with cool powers now, remember?
It's definitely growing on me.
Oh my god. Let's see if I can get there. I think we're good.
I don't say it enough, so I'm just gonna say it. I fucking love you guys!
Everyone good?
Well done, child.
Okay, I definitely think we're getting to him. We just gotta hold out a little longer.
I like how the ultimate way to do damage
at will.
is to insult him.
Shadowman, heads up! More of those little freaks!
Flark in space, please!
Thanks, Groot. Drax, destroy Gamora! Slice him up! Hey, all this could have been avoided if it wasn't for that stupid bet.
The important thing is you were willing to clean up the mess. Eventually.
That's another one of them slimy things!
All that matters right now is to keep killing him, Rocket!
Boss fight's really cool, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I missed it. Hold on. There's so much going on right now. I like how me floating around kind of negates that thing on the... Well, I guess it really doesn't. Never mind. It is flying down at me.
It'll be a slide!
Hey, let's go.
Grows in numbers!
Rugs! Meat slave!
Oh my goodness. If you try to do the element thing as it's cooling down, it messes everything up.
Put their lights out! Hey, all this could have been avoided if it wasn't for that stupid bet.
They say it is never the betters, only the participants.
Yo, this one's so good. Alright, we're good. Hey, let's get it. Alright. See if we can do some insults again.
I'm thinking we're gonna need more.
Sooner or later, everyone will fall before me. The entire galaxy will fall.
Guys, the stone's being weird.
Now is the time, Guardians!
Reel him in, Quill. Only way to get a clear shot.
Submit to me.
Recall good times. Provoke.
Submit!
Time to get it through your oversized skull. We don't give in to anyone. I mean, seriously, have you met us?
That's right. We're the Guardians of the Galaxy.
We have business cards.
And we'd rather die than submit to you!
You dare defy a god? Have you no notion of my...
Oh, shut up!
What did you say?
She said you're the worst!
Your mockery mocks my very...
The stone! You must use the stone!
Oh, that's sick. Good thing I didn't put my controller down to watch the cutscene. Hey, let's go. Hope I get this first try.
Peter.
Oh no! I thought I mashed it right when it got inside that circle. Right as soon as I said first try, I failed it. That's how it works. Oh, it slows down right when it gets inside the circle. I thought it'd go to the same speed. Like, watch this. It'll get very slow right at the end. I was getting kind of antsy.
Peter Quill! Ah! Fuck. The stone's gonna fry you, Quill! Like it did the first time! Just run! Ain't no time to make up for what happened, you dumb scut! Just run then!
No! Time the idiot to release this freak! I'm gonna be the one who puts it back in his bottle!
Yo, this is sick. It's like Goku or something.
He's gotta be okay. Right, Mantis?
The important thing is that he did it. You all did.
This was not his sacrifice to make.
Did we get paid?
Not yet, but...
Does this mean it's over? Like over?
The Magus is contained for now. The most insatiable entity in the galaxy is once again a prisoner of the Soul Stone. All that is left is determining what to do with it.
Destroy it.
Those are both terrible ideas.
He says we should combine both ideas.
Stone is neither bomb nor bauble, and not yours to bear.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. He just tried to kill us and eat the galaxy!
You cannot contain this calamitous force. I created it. I am its keeper.
No one can keep that thing.
Mantis. The chances of the galaxy being consumed again if we keep the stone?
Very high.
And if we give it to Goldilocks?
Not as high.
The child was correct. That perhaps the pull of its power would one day split my lone soul asunder. But I am not alone.
Just to be sure, the chances of the bad galaxy thing happening if we sell the stone?
Astronomically high.
The best way to make sure the Magus doesn't get out again is to make sure together. You know, the second you feel any indigestion,
I shall call upon your crew, motley though you may be. I fear we've fallen friends. And I accord my atonement for the trying to kill you and eat the galaxy. A momentary misstep.
yeah, well, sorry for all the mean stuff we said about you.
If the mark of a man is to be bridled, none other than he himself must be mandated to toil as...
Does he seriously always talk like this?
I mean only to say... we're good.
It's just that I'm not the one you gotta convince.
Oh, certainly not.
Certainly, yes.
Well?
Ugh. Disgusting.
Okay, now I'm convinced.
That was, now, is this the official ending? I'm not convinced yet. All right, I want to say it right now. Played a lot of games over the years. This one, I don't know, man. It's like, you know what it reminds me of? I said Jedi Fallen Order, which it did. That more kind of reminded me of like a Soulsborne type game with like Star Wars, although it wasn't as difficult as the Soul stuff. This felt like, you know, like the Spider-Man game that came out a couple years ago. Miles Morales as well as like last year. And it's just like, they took something, had very good voice acting, a very good story. It's a unique experience. It's like watching a movie. Yeah, there's hidden stuff here and there. You got to have, you know, decent combat skills, I think. But the game's not overly difficult. There's no microtransactions. The story is very heartfelt. I felt like, you know, you had Peter Quill's mom, then you had Nikki's mom, and it's just, you know, just all this stuff where they kind of bond. You're essentially saving your daughter. And then Lady Hellblunder, for instance, I didn't know she was actually going to join us at the end, you know. I thought that was kind of cool. The enemies, the combat, it wasn't overly done. I think it got a little congested at the end. But I think it's more so because they kept giving you all the different, like, main abilities, you know. Which I didn't mind. The combat was fun. You get the abilities so quickly, it reminded me of, like, Genshin Impact, for instance, is a good example. I don't know if you guys have played it, but you're 4 characters, right? And they all get their abilities based on like your energy recharge and all that stuff. But ultimately, the game is not like greedy giving you abilities. This kind of felt the same way. It felt like, oh, that's funny. He's grabbing the gun and singing into it. It's almost like they weren't stingy with letting you have fun. There's nothing more annoying than having a game where something cool is there, but you can't use it because it takes 10 minutes to get the ability, you know? And I think that this game did a great job with all the different stories. I think Guardians of the Galaxy fans will love it. I'm surprised I actually finished it because I was worried that the game might be too short at first, and then I didn't record as much, and then near the like middle of it, I was like, man, I really like this game. I want to finish it, and then you guys were supporting it. I had fun like making the thumbnails. I had fun, you know, kind of making the most out of each part. There's no filler, really. There's not really any side stuff either. Like some games, like Far Cry, I'll have a video where I do a story mission, then I'll have a next video where I go explore. This game, it's just non-stop story. And I think for this series, I'm not sure how many parts this is going to be, I recorded the last like 3 or 4 hours, kind of back-to-back days. I wanted to go ahead and finish it before editing anything else. My computer's about to be rendering 4K videos for like the next day and a half probably. So I'll tell you right now, this was one of those games that I think I'll look back on this year and I'm like, man, that was such an awesome experience. It was memorable too. And I think when people think about the game of the year, you obviously think about, I look at a lot of different things, right? Like I thought this game was better than most of the ones I played story-wise. The fun factor was there. I liked the streaming mode. I think that was a nice touch. They really thought about the creators. It's like, I think a lot of companies, I guess gaming companies, they aren't quite on board with people like me, like covering their game. They're like, I don't want spoilers out there, you know? Whereas they kind of embrace it in this game. A lot of games are kind of getting to that point now where they like, it's about the creators. It's about people that want to enjoy the game. If they can't experience it, they experience it through like channels like mine, you know? That's kind of why I'm here. I've been called a poor man's GameStop before, which that's kind of funny. But at the same time, it's cool because I play these games because I enjoy it. And I think nothing's better than having a game like this that we all kind of get invested in, you know? Let's see, is there something else?
Fine, really. I can sleep on the couch.
The couch is filthy. I've seen the rodent relieve himself on it.
She could sleep in Gamora's room.
Since when?
Oh, come on. You're a girl, she's a girl. You can play dolls together.
There are so many things wrong with that.
Well, she ain't getting my room. End of discussion.
So you just have to build another bedroom, and maybe a bathroom, and convince everyone that adding another teammate is a good thing. A 12-year-old teammate. One who may or may not need you to provide parental stuff. I mean, come on, man. You did just save the galaxy. Twice. So, obviously, embracing this new role is definitely probably gonna be just,
You could handle raising a kid, of course.
It'll be fine. Come on. I mean, if you can handle Raker and the Magus, pretty sure you can handle a 12-year-old girl. Yeah. A little guidance here, some homework there, throw in a few vegetables. Where the flark are you gonna get vegetables?
Hate vegetables. Maybe Groot can... Yeah, I like that.
I guess Groot could make vegetables. Yes, that seems like a reasonable thing to ask him. And if everyone's willing to make just a few reasonable sacrifices here and there, I mean, you know what they're like. Yeah, I mean, they're definitely, they have good qualities. I mean, Drax is fearless, and he's been a dad. Groot, he's compassionate and protective. Rocket can teach her about crawling into things, and Gamora. Gamora. She knows about honor and discipline and girl stuff. Yeah. So even if you don't have what it takes by yourself, you're not by yourself. And you know what? Nikki's a part of that now. She's one of the family. And family means sticking together no matter what. Even if you gotta wing it every step of the way. My man.
Peter Quill! Peter Quill, we have decided the child will take your room. You will take the couch.
It was unanimous.
Wait, what? Okay, we'll talk. How are we on those coordinates?
All ready. Just give the word.
Where are we going again?
To buy more business cards.
All right, nice. That was like the real credits. We had like the fake credits with the Magus boss fight, and then we had the main credits that were just there, and now we have this. So this is like the official end. But anyways, like everything I was saying though, compared to different games, I felt like it stood out on its own. I know Square Enix had a rough time with Outriders, and then before that they had the Avenger game, and I think it was probably tough for them to say, hey, let's make Guardians of the Galaxy, but let's not make it like the Avengers. They kind of looked at what worked and what didn't work. And what essentially happened with that game was, in my eyes, personally, I played it a lot, right? I know they got Spider-Man coming up. I might check it out. But the way it kind of feels is there's like elements of that game that worked. The combat was okay. This was actually better combat. Like the story was better for this. The combat was better. Obviously, the characters in Marvel Avengers would have been more interesting had they done it right. But I think the characters just look so off sometimes. That disconnect was there. And I think, like, overall, the story for it was fine. I just felt like they could have done so much better. Had they just, let's not make this whole thing about gear-based and loot-based and all this stuff. Make it like this. And make it, like, have the voice acting and the character models and stuff like that, kind of like this game, or even Spider-Man for that instance. Like, it would have been a masterpiece, I felt like. They could have done so much, but instead they got kind of a little too greedy on the microtransactions and the games as a service model. People try to mimic that all the time. And Outriders was also, I thought, was a good game. I thought it was fine. But once I got done with it, I knew that I would probably never play it again, because for me to invest a lot of time into a game, I need to know that it's going to be around for a while. When I saw that the game was fun, I tried like multiplayer once with my friend, and it was such a rough experience that I was like, I don't think I can play this game a lot, you know, so I stopped. Now, whereas something like this, it's like we play it, it's finished, and it's done, you know. And if I feel like playing it again, I play it on PC or something. I'm like, it was an actual good game. It's like when I play The Last of Us. I play it all the time. You know, I go back every year and play it in my spare time, just chilling. Days Gone, I'm working on like my 3rd playthrough of that. Certain games I just love playing, and I feel like this is one of those that I'll probably do that with. So, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and skip the rest of these credits, kind of see what's after it. Maybe there's some after credits stuff. If not, we'll see what happens. Let's see. All right, finally feeling united with the Guardians, Star-Lord has become obsessed with refocused branding. Heroes in a larger, bolder typeface and nominated his team for the multiple galactic combinations, okay? Vivid Dreams, Lipless, that's funny. Kind of gives a backstory to each one. All right, Gamora. Provided everyone rigorous combat training so she could learn fight as one. Oh, so they could all learn. Okay. That's funny. Rocket. Surprise Guardians by installing a gamma-heated Mercury hot tub in Milano's cargo bay. He has since declared it his office and hosts daily team meetings in it. He provides drinks, but not towels. To forever capture the story of unity and honor, Drax offered to inscribe tattoos on the entire team. Groot's immediately healed, but what it still says fills it inside. The rest of the team had sore butt cheeks for several rotations. That's funny. That's funny because he like automatically heals. All right, this is gonna be a lot, I'm guessing. Then abandon the effort when they kept repeating the same 3 words over and over again. A few sign language words he learned from films. He's still doppelganger Groot. It freaks his team out every time. Groot Tea. Plant sprouted from Star-Lord's forehead. Okay. All right, Nikki. Let's see what we got. After attending Corell's Full Honor Memorial, which drew tens of thousands, her blazing hair just to throw him off his game. That's funny. All right, Cammy. Began to heavily shed her wool. Which surprisingly comfortable texture. The Guardians sold the material on the black market for huge amounts of units. Knitting. Okay. Mittens for the entire team. Mantis. All right. Fairly certain she maybe fulfill one of her most important feats as Celestial Madonna. That's funny. Warlock. Adam Warlock received most of the credit for stopping the Universal Church of Truth. Once done basking in the galactic praise, he once rolled a healer and traveled. Okay. Cosmo remains the best boy. Nice. Oh, that's sick. This is kind of just all the different pages, I guess. We'll start from the beginning, and I'll just kind of, if you guys want to pause it, I'll go through each one so you guys can have like the full access down the road. If you ever want to just like go back and read these, you can pause. You know, I'll move this out of the way too. I've read most of this, and I'll go back and read more later on, since I now have access to all this. I'll just kind of go through each one slowly. Some people like reading this stuff more than others. I mean, this is just essentially what has happened throughout the game. It's like a journal, essentially. It's such a cool, like, this game, like, the art, even, like, the pictures on these pages, somebody worked on this, like, non-stop, probably. The handwriting, everything looks good. Well, I don't know if it's handwriting or not. If that is handwriting, that's very, very nice. I think it's crazy that this game, one, I didn't know it was coming out this year, and then two, it turned out, people used to draw those S's on, like, page, I think it's like in middle school or something. Like, that was like the thing to draw, you know? Well, I had no idea this game was even coming out. And then when it did, I got early access and I was like, let me check this out. And I had a few messages from people that worked at Square Enix, and they were like, yeah, we have a lot riding on this game. We hope it does all right. And I think it did great. I mean, I don't know how it's going to sell, but I personally think that if I was going to recommend, like, if I had to pick, like, 5 games from this year to say, hey, you should check these out, I would say Resident Evil Village. What else? I feel like Returnal would be too short and not for everyone. Let me think. I might get back to that list, but Little Nightmares 2, Hitman 3 was another one. Let's go to the main menu. I think that's it. Then we just have to back out. I don't think there's like a new game plus. I'm pretty sure there wouldn't be. That wouldn't make any sense because they get the abilities kind of as part of the story and everything. Oh, wow. New game plus. Never mind. All right, here's all the chapters. How many chapters total? Was like 15? Oh, 16. Okay. You can go back and play these anytime too. Cool. New game plus. I wonder how that would work. I might check it out. But anyways, that's it. I would say I would slide this game in probably my top 5 for the year right now. Granted, the only thing left for me to play this year is like Halo Infinite. I'm hoping that's good. I should be playing that soon, or maybe I'm playing it now. I don't know by the time you're seeing this ending how I'm going to space these videos out. I haven't even edited this video yet. So I would say like top games of the year so far for me. Now, I also haven't played every single game. If I'm thinking like AAA titles only, there's a lot of good indie games that came out, like Death's Door, stuff like that. I would put in a different list, you know. Resident Evil Village, Little Nightmares 2, those two stand out early in the year. I thought Hitman 3 was a really good game. Then it was kind of like a down period for a bit. And then you have like Far Cry 6, this game. I would put this over Far Cry 6 in a narrative aspect. And even gameplay. I don't know, that game, it just felt like more of the same old, whereas this was like a brand new type of experience. So I don't really know what else to compare this game to, though. You know, I'm just thinking about like recent things that I've played. But anyways, that's it. You guys are amazing. All support on this series is awesome. Really can't thank you enough for joining me on each of the last several videos. I know I've played some other games like Call of Duty Vanguard, stuff like that in the midst of all this. And it's just awesome you guys stuck around. All right, love you all. Take it easy, guys.